So it's Wednesday, so it's day three of the brew. We've had a lot of Krausen activity. I'll show you. Let me flick it. As you see, all at the sides. Now, there's a lot of activity coming from the airlock at the minute, but if you can see here, Krausen's managed to get into the airlock. Now, the fact that the bubbles are still coming through, I'm okay with it, because I wasn't 100%. I'd seen it yesterday and I was a bit like, oh God, what's happening here? Like, usually I don't get the Krausen rising that high. It's gone straight all the way up into the airlock. The air's still going through. That's okay. What could happen, with a bit of a Google search I found out, is that Krausen builds up and blocks up that airlock, which means that the CO2 can't escape. And obviously then it carbonates your beer in a negative. Well, it adds off flavours into it. It doesn't halve carbonate your beer. It adds off flavours into it. I also had, and I'll show you, the cap on. Like, there's no perforations in it, so I was a bit like, huh? How's it meant to be getting rid of the airlock stuff? I've kind of rested it on it now, and I'm hoping that'll resolve it. So I'll keep you updated, but hopefully I haven't fucked up another batch. So we're at day 7 now. Time to add the hops in. I've got to get a hydrometer reading. It's got to be below 102. So give me a look. I've not actually opened it since it's been kicked off. Spoke about that. You see that at the start of this video. I'm going to open it now and see what it's saying like. Oh, probably spin this round actually. Oh, that's the top of the airlock. Now, I've not seen that before, and that doesn't look right. So, I'm starting to wonder if the kit's a bit old and I need to get a new barrel. But oh well, let's see. I'm going to look into this before I add the hops actually. So I'm just going to have to go with it, I think. It could be that the process isn't finished yet. I've just popped the hydrometer in. I'll flick onto it. It looks to me like it's around 113, I imagine. I don't actually know what all that means properly. Whether or not I can dry hop it just yet. So I am going to double check on all the gravity readings and everything, and then I'll come back to you. It's all about learning, isn't it? So the gravity is coming to about 1018, which I think is actually where it needs to be. I'm going to just hop it and just see what happens. There's quite a lot of Krausen. I think there's been a lot of activity in it. So I don't know how it's going to turn out. Honestly though, it smells beautiful. Like, I think if it ain't too fucked up, it's going to come out really nice. And that's 50 grams of hot pellets. Next thing, I don't know whether to be quite concerned about is that's all dropped a lot now, that has, so hopefully it's not infected or putting some off flavours into my beer. But yeah, get the hops in there. There they are all in. Hopefully this one turns out alright. As I say, no 100% with how that's looking at the minute, but I don't know enough to say that it's not going right. It smells really good. I've added the hops in now then, as you've seen. The reading was 1018, so it's settled, it's where it should be. I just hope, as I say, when I've put the hydrometer into it, I don't know whether that's caused it to fall as well, which, if that's the case, I know I still got coffee on my lips here. If that's the case, I don't want it all sinking into the beer and ruining the flavour of the beer, but I might be a bit nervous, wrongly so, ain't it? Like, so it's in there. All I can do is leave it and hope for the best.